Hi, I'm Carla.
And I'm Ashley with Pointe Realty. Today's topic is all about agency. So we're going to go over what agency is and why it's important for you to know.
So in today's video, we are going to talk a little bit about agency and what that means. Agency is essentially, it's a term that we use, and it is basically where we establish a working professional relationship with a client. You hear the word buyer's agency, so obviously that's going to be with buyers. That means we're representing the buyer. But then we also establish agency when we take a listing. We become that seller's agent. So one of the things that makes that really important is, one, we're professionals. We don't do this just for fun. I mean, we have fun doing it, but this is how we make a living. This is our job. And so for us, it's important so we know that you are, in fact, our client. You're not someone who's just calling or wanting to look at 30, 40 homes.
Kicking tires.
It makes sure that we have established that relationship. And also what that does is it gives you confidence to talk to us about what's happening, what you're looking for, what your needs are, or if you're a seller, what your timeline might be, what your, like if there's a price we're going to list here, but you'd be willing to take a little bit less. You share that with us, and that really kind of protects you because you know that relationship becomes privileged. We're not just someone who showed up at your house so you could tell us how pretty it was and that you wanted to sell it. You've established that professional relationship. I think as an agent, one of the most disheartening things is to spend a lot of time working with a client and then buy something from another agent because they did not understand what agency meant. And part of that is on us as realtors.
Correct.
We do this every day, and so sometimes we forget it's kind of a new concept
for the client.
Right.
And so a lot of our job is to educate you and give you a clear understanding of, how agency protects you and what to expect from us.
Exactly. So again, it's just another way to formally establish a relationship. Now, there is paperwork that goes with that, but technically you don't have to fill out that paperwork until you go to write an offer. I think best practice is to go ahead and get it out of the way.
Yes.
But there is another form, and it's not one that establishes agency, but it is one that is required. It's called Working with Real Estate Agents. If you read it, it's actually calls itself a brochure, but I always print out like the contract.
Yeah.
It looks like a contract, but it's not. But it kind of just talks a little bit about the difference between a buyer's agent and a seller's agent and a sub-agent. And then when we meet with a client, we have them sign it. That does not lock you into agency. That is a document that we are required to give
by
anybody.
Law.
Yeah, by law, we are required to give to anyone. So if you're meeting with agents and they're not providing you that document, ask for it. And then don't be surprised, though, very quickly if we ask you to sign a buyer's agency, because you're asking us to commit time away from our families and away from other clients. We need to make sure that we're also compensated for that. So it is a professional relationship. I know realtors, we're friendly and we want to be everybody's friend, and we truly do, but we also have to protect our professional integrity. So I hope that is a good kind of just snapshot. We can really get into the weeds. There's lots of black and white pages, text about that.
And that's when y'all reach out to us. That way we can make sure to, give you a very well-rounded approach and just,
talk more specifically about your needs.
Yep.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified of our new videos every week. Also, follow us on our social media or head to our website at www.newpointrealty.com.
Thank y'all for tuning in this week. And again, if y'all have any questions pertaining to agency or these contracts that we will provide you, don't hesitate to reach out to us. That's our job, to educate our clients. Thank you for watching. This has been Pointe Realty.
We're house sweet's home.
I don't know what to do with my hands.